Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Ebony the Blonde Bomber Bridges, fighting from down under. In New South Wales, Australia, she won the IBF Bantamweight title in March of 2022. Miss GB, she fights out of Liverpool, UK, and won the WBO Junior Middleweight title in February of 2022.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, fighting out of New South Wales, Australia, a women's Australian super bantamweight champion, Ebony, the Blonde Bomber Bridges. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Liverpool, England, here is the 5-time champion at 64 kilograms, a 2-time world title challenger, introducing Natasha Jonas.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Caution is being thrown to the wind. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Do you believe this? So far, both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. How did they not see that uppercut coming? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh, and that shot hurt Natasha Jonas. Talk about Bridges in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes we just saw.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Here we go. It's round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Oh, and Jonas stays with that shot. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall.
Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs. And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell them when they go to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect these fighters have for each other because no one dares.
Oh my God, Johnny! Down goes Natasha Jonas. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for somewhere else in the body. And then boom, last shot in again. Be smart.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. And Miss GB is now in trouble. A lot of big punches, and Jonas can't take it anymore. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I need to see that again.
Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not like twice. Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Ronda Rousey once told me when she gets into a fight, her mentality was minimum effort, maximum efficiency.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
She got clipped by that counter. Oh, and Jonas dazed with that shot. Disaster averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bridges in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here we go to the fourth round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Her stamina is off the charts. Swing and a miss with the hook. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Natasha Jonas in trouble. Heavy shots and Jonas can't take any more. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
A shot from the gods took her out.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Win the round. It's only one round that you've lost, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jet jump again. Don't forget that one. We have that one. Good work. You were thinking, you were smart, go back out there and make sure the next rounds are good.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Think about that fast. Back off. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get
Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, Johnny, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure this one out. She has got to bounce back in this round after that knockdown. No doubt about it.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, and that shot hurt Natasha Jonas. It's somehow weathered. And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Misses with the straight left. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Miss GB is now in trouble. And Miss GB goes down. I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
I've got to see that again.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. Oh.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that. On to the 6th round. She's got a minute to collect herself, and boy does she need it, because you know her opponent is going to come out blazing, looking for another knockdown to start this round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. One of her strengths is her reach.
Never gonna happen. If you've got a good jab, you've got a good reach. I know nobody could ever get past that jab.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Oh, and that shot hurt Natasha Jonas. Oh, wait a minute. Jonas dazed with that shot. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is...
Oh, my God, Johnny. Natasha Jonas in trouble. And down goes Miss GB. She took a massive shot to the head there and is down. Let's see it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell for round 7. Johnny, she looks pretty good right now, but how do you think she's going to hold up after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Deciding to let it all hang out. Hold her right there. Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe. And down goes Bridges. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, you got away with it. You can do it again.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Catch and shoot. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bridges in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell for round 8. Well, Johnny, give her some advice here. We know what she's got to do. It's desperation time after being dropped in that last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That hook won't score. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. And Miss GB is now in trouble. And Miss GB goes down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.